creating Taylor Swift in The Sims 4. So something you need to know about me is I'm a fangirl to my core. I love Olivia Rodrigo, I love Sabrina Carpenter, and I love Taylor Swift. So I thought, what if I create all of Taylor Swift's different eras with different Sims and have them all live in a house together with their own different rooms and have them interact? That would be pretty fun, right? So of course, we're going to start with debut Taylor because, come on, that just makes the most sense. Okay, we are now into The Sims 4 and we're going to start creating Taylor Swift. Alright, bear with me y'all while I remember how to play this freaking game because it's been some months and it feels like every time I try to replay Sims 4, I forget how to do everything. Okay, so let me figure out firstly how to make her a woman. Okay, now that my brain is working, I just make the woman right here. I don't know why. I just forget how to do every single thing, but we're in now. Okay, so now let's look at some hair. She is going to be blonde, but again, we're making debut Taylor Swift, so we're going to have to think about her hair for a second. Debut Taylor Swift's hair. Let's pull up a visual. Let's pull up an image so that I can look at debut Taylor Swift and sort of try to recreate that to the best of my ability. Okay, I have debut Taylor up and she's got her wild curly hair and I'm trying to see if I have anything like that. I kind of need to get more mods, so if you have suggestions, please let me know because I need more like hair mods, clothing mods, all of that. I need more of it because I'm sort of lacking right now. So we're gonna see what we can make do. So this is what I'm thinking of, but it's not as curly as, you know, that Taylor Swift debut curls, the iconic curls that we need. So I'm trying to think. Hold on. All right, so what I've decided that I'm gonna do is just use a Taylor Swift that somebody already created because why not? So I'm gonna use this one by hand_escapist because this one is very reminiscent of debut Taylor, so we're gonna use that. So we're gonna work with this and sort of make it our own. Okay, so I'm looking at this hair by Clumsy Ruin. I think I really like this hair. I think I really like this hair for debut Taylor. It's a very cute, curly, has a little bit of bang coming out on the side, you know, reminiscent of what's to come with Taylor bangs. And it's kind of like swooped to the side the way that debut Taylor has it. So I think that's really cute. Okay, so now we're gonna go to outfits, and I do agree, debut Taylor really does love a dress, so we're gonna try probably keep consistent with that and sort of look at what dresses we can find. This dress here is a little bit reminiscent of the cover dress for debut. It's like the back cover and she's like wearing the white dress in like a pond or a lake or something. That's kind of reminiscent of that dress, but let's see if we can find better. So debut Taylor kind of did wear like a lot of florals and a lot of like yellow. So maybe something like this could work. This one's really cute. This one also works for the sort of vibe that debut Taylor was on. A lot of yellow again, so this could work. White. But debut Taylor wore a lot of like tank top style dresses, and this has sleeves, so I'm thinking we stick with tank top if we can. It's not very cute. This kind of gives me debut Taylor a little bit. Maybe this could be like her party dress, because kind of is debut Taylor. This one kind of in the same vein. Like that kind of does, or is this too fearless with the yellow? I don't know. It kind of gives me debut Taylor. So I've decided this for every day for debut Taylor, and I think it's like pretty cute because it's like kind of for teenagers vibe, and it's still like takes elements of debut Taylor but modernizes it a little bit. And we're not trying to be like exact, just trying to give the vibe of debut Taylor. So I think this is a really cute dress for debut Taylor. And of course we can always go back and recustomize, change their outfits, but I think we'll go with this dress for now. I think we can work on the shoes now. I think what makes sense for debut Taylor is cowgirl boots because she was always in those. I don't know if we can find exactly cowgirl boots. These kind of work for Fearless, to be honest, but we're working on debut Taylor for now. So let's see if they have cowgirl boots or if I have any installed. That works for Fearless. Not Fearless. Kind of Reputation Taylor a little bit or something. Okay, so there's these cowgirl boots that we've got. I feel like the brown, or should I do this? I think this color is actually the cutest. She got her cowgirl boots on, very realistic of her. Let's work on some accessories. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go very, not too much on the accessories, but a little something. She did wear like a lot of like bangles. So I'm trying to see if we can find bangles that match. Okay, so when I was looking at pictures, she either wore like no necklace at all, or she would wear like a little necklace with the pendant, kind of like this, but less, a little bit less dramatic. Something like this, but it was filled in the middle, kind of like this actually. So I think that actually works perfectly. Okay, that's the accessories. I think that's super cute. Okay, so we've got everyday Taylor done for her everyday outfit. Let's work on her formal. Okay, so this is what Hannah Escapist had for her formal, and it kind of just worked. This looks like the big blue poofy dress that she wears in the debut era, if you know what I'm talking about, but I wish it was more poofy. This blue dress is reminiscent of that layered blue dress that she wore during debut Taylor era and other blue dresses that she wore during the era. So I might go with this one. This is also an option. Let's keep looking though. I found this dress, but I'm just not sure how well that fits. And it kind of does something weird with her arms there. Okay, this one I kind of really love. Ooh, this color, or maybe this color, or should we go with the blue here? Or the green. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, so I'm thinking of going with this dress because she did wear a lot of like blue green types of dresses. So I'm deciding maybe this one because it's in between the green here and the blue here. Sort of this kind of color. I think that works really well. For the shoes, I'm kind of debating if she should just stay in her cowgirl boots because I feel like she'd do that a lot. Like sometimes she would wear some heels in the so sometimes she would wear heels in the debut era, but sometimes she would just rock her cowgirl boots with the formal dress, and I just feel like that's the move. So we're gonna keep the cowgirl boots for now. Okay, so I was looking through the hair and I feel like this for the formal wear is actually really cute. So I actually changed the hair to this. It's pretty similar to what she has for most of it. Like this is the everyday hair, super cute, and then this is formal. So I think we're gonna go with that. Debut Taylor kind of gives me, is both Debut Taylor and Fearless Taylor kind of give me a little bit of a tomgirl vibe or tomboy vibe. So I feel like she would wear just some sweats. Let's see what kind of color we should go for here. I feel like gray kind of fits. Let's sort of see what else we got. There's these sweatpants, but they kind of fit a bit weird. I'm not like obsessed with the fit. There's these sweatpants and these kind of work. Okay, for the top, I'm thinking something like this or something like this really works. Ooh, I really like this. Okay, so this is the little jacket and little sweatpants. Let's find some shoes that match. I feel like I want to put her in some Converse that just feels the right thing to do. Oh, I kind of love that. It's pretty cute. But should we put her in some like colorful Converse? I kind of just love this one. I just feel like it adds the playfulness of her being like a teenager to her little outfit. So it adds that pop of color and I really like that. And since this is athletic, I took off the makeup just to make it a little more realistic. All right, so this is her athletic outfit, super cute. Ooh, maybe we should put her hair up now that I'm thinking about it. There's a bun, but I don't know. That kind of looks a little bit odd. Okay, so I thought of this ponytail. I don't know how I feel about it. It just seems like odd for her. But I do like how it's like kind of got the curliness. with it. Let me know what you think about this hair for Taylor for athletic. I might just go back to her regular hair, but for now we'll keep the curly ponytail. All right, now on to sleepwear. I kind of already like what she has going on right now. This is pretty cute. We could do the same type of sweats that she was doing for athletic and like have them be like these. Like that's pretty cute. And have this be maybe like tie in the yellow here. That's pretty cute. And then of course she has to have like some bunny type of slippers. Do like these. Or do like these better. Let's look at these. Oh, I feel like that's super cute. Let's see about her hair for a bedtime. I don't know if we should just keep it or have her put it in some braids. Okay, so I thought maybe she would put her hair in braids when she goes to bed, just to keep it from getting too crazy and messy when she goes to bed at night. So I'm thinking like these braids. Let me know what you think about these braids for her sleepwear. So this is the dress that I was considering for formal, but I kind of think maybe it fits party wear a little better. We might go with this. I'm thinking this, it slightly fits the black and silver dress that she kind of wore during that time, but it's definitely not like an exact dress. Something like this could work. This kind of work. I'm not really sure that I love this though, to be honest. These don't really feel like her. Like maybe this one, but I feel like this doesn't really fit too well. We could go with one of these dresses for party. I feel like this is cute for like a casual party for a teenager. That's pretty cute to me. Okay, so you probably predicted it, but we are gonna go with the cowgirl boots for the party shoes as well, because it just fits. She was always in them. Like we can't deny that she was always in her cowgirl boots. So we're gonna go with those. All right, now on to swimwear. We could go with something like this. Maybe this color, that's pretty cute. Or this color, maybe that one. Or we could go with the plain color, white, red. I don't know how I feel about the palm trees, but we could do a little plain version of them. There's this one too. All right, so this is what I chose for this swimsuit. Again, nothing crazy. I think it just kind of fits pretty well. And I do think we're gonna go back to the braids from the sleepwear for the swimsuit hair. So pretty cute. So for her outfit for hot weather, I'm kind of not sure what to do. I kind of do like this shirt. Okay, so looking at these dresses, I think these are actually perfect for hot weather Taylor. So let's kind of do a look-see at the colors. Ooh, I do really like that. This is reminiscent of a dress she wore, but I feel like oh my gosh, I like all of these colors for her, even this one, to be honest. But I think I like this one the best. Okay guys, ever since I found that dress, I kind of just want her to have it for her everyday as well. Ooh, I feel like this for her everyday is super cute. So let me know, should I go back to the other dress or is this dress good? I'm gonna keep this dress for now because I really like it. Okay, and this will be the hot weather dress. Super, super cute. A little less casual for this day. That's pretty cute. Then I put those same bracelets on because I feel like they match well. All right, now for cold weather Taylor, for debut Taylor, let's kind of think for a bit. It's hard because debut Taylor only gives hot weather vibes, so I don't really know what debut Taylor would wear if it wasn't hot. Maybe some cardigan. A cardigan might be nice. I don't know about this one. Maybe look at different colors. It kind of does work a little bit. I kind of really love this if it wasn't cropped. Would she be in this? I don't really think so. Maybe she would just put on a sweater. A little sweater. I feel like a sweater and jeans works pretty well. All right, this is sort of what I figured out for cold weather. I don't have a lot of cold weather clothing, so it's always difficult for me. But this is sort of what I figured out for her. Just a sweater and jeans and some little boots. Okay, so this is officially debut Taylor. Super, super cute. We've got her everyday, her formal, her athletic, her sleep, her party wear, her swimwear, her hot weather outfit, and her cold weather outfit. So now that we've got that together, I feel like let's look at what we think her aspiration should be. I feel like Musical Genius does just fit the best. So I'm gonna go with Musical Genius because that's just obviously Taylor Swift. She has gonna be a singer. She had the aspiration since debut Taylor to be a singer, so that just fits the best. Alright, so yeah, making her a music lover is obviously very helpful. She is outgoing, but let's kind of look at some other things as well. Okay, so I went with music lover and cheerful for her 2 traits. I think those work very well for debut Taylor. And we're going to change the name so she can be debut Taylor. Alright, we changed her name to debut Taylor. She's got her musical genius aspiration. She's a muser, she's a music lover, and she's very cheerful. Alright, we're gonna make sure she's female, she's a teenager. Okay, she's got her walk. Let's look at her walk. What do we think debut Taylor would walk? Does she have a goofy walk? I don't know about that one. Sluggish. Bouncy. I kind of like bouncy for debut Taylor a little bit. I don't think she would have a snooty walk. I don't know about the perky walk either. I like the bouncy walk for debut Taylor. That's super cute. Alright, we have finished debut Taylor and let's get into making her house. Alright, so we're going to name the household and we're just going to call it The Swifts. Because remember, we're going to be creating every single Taylor Swift era. And I think this pose is super cute for her. Alright, so we are going to enable cheats because we do want to make a huge mansion with every single room for a Taylor Swift era. So we are going to enable cheats. Okay, so we're going to do testing cheats true, and then we're going to do money at 999,999. So we did that so that we can create a huge house that all of the Taylors can live in. So what we're going to do to make this easier on ourselves is start with a mansion from the Sims gallery since there's so many talented people who have created houses. Okay, so we're going to use this mansion shell created by Spike61G. So let's place it. Okay, so this just gives us something to start with. We'll definitely have to do some more things to make it more our own, but this just gives us a starting place. So that's exactly what I wanted. So because we are starting with debut Taylor, we are going to start on the bottom here. So first we're going to work on debut Taylor's room. So I'm thinking we go with this room for debut Taylor. It's a cute little room that we got here. And we'll kind of see. I might expand it a little bit, but let's start with this. Okay, I just put a standard light in here just so I can see. I really do like this bed. I think it's pretty cute, but let's look at other beds. There's this bed, which is super cute. Let's kind of look at the colors. Oh, I do not like that yellow. The green is okay. I like the pink. I feel like for debut Taylor, we've either got to go with a blue like this or a yellow or a green. I don't like when it's like bright yellow. Like this one's okay. This one actually is pretty cute, but it has a lot of pink in it, which is like not what I'm going for. Yeah, there's just kind of like a lot of pink, which is not exactly what I'm going for. I don't think this one has any colors that I'm interested in. Not for debut Taylor. Go with this here for now. Let's look at some walls. I kind of do everything just all over the place, but the walls are bothering me, so let's fix them. All right, this immediately catches my eye. Let's kind of see. I do kind of like that. And let's see if we could do like this. Is that weird? Is that weird to have it like that? Kind of like, maybe not that. Is this cuter? Oh, I kind of find that cuter. But should we go with yellow? I really like the yellow. I just do it like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to make this actually a room. Because right now it's just an open space. So I'm going to close that up and make this a room. Ooh, I'm thinking, like, should she have a double door situation or just like a regular single door? I don't know how crazy I want to be. Kind of like this double door situation. So this one I'm going to keep for now. We might change it later, but this is pretty cute right now. Okay, let's go to floor. I'm thinking, what do we do here? Do we just do that? Kind of don't love that, to be honest. Should we do a wooden floor or should we... I'm trying to think. Oh, I could do kind of like this wood. Is that cute? Maybe it's not. Should we just do carpet? I think it should be dark because the the house is pretty dark, so I feel like this matches pretty well. Right, I like that wood. For this, let's sort of think about what else we kind of want to do here. Like, where do we want the bed? Do we want it to be like in the middle here, on the side here? Do we want it turned? Like, where do we want this bed to be? I don't know. Should it be this way? I kind of don't like it that way. I feel like here or against the wall like we had it is best. But we're going to keep it here for now. Or should we go with a double bed? I initially thought twin bed just makes more sense for a teenager. But I don't know. Maybe we should go with a double bed. All right, so we could have her have a little couch area. I kind of like how this couch matches the vibes of the bed. Let's look at some carpets to kind of see what's going on. Or should we have like two different rugs to like separate the space a little bit? Like, I don't know. Like one rug that's under the bed. I'm kind of loving the little furry rug here that we got going on. There's not a lot of colorful rugs, which is kind of creating a problem. Like, is that weird? I think that's weird. All right, this is making me think that I should just get a full-size bed. Maybe a full-size bed would fix the situation we've got. All right, so I'm looking at some full-size beds. I kind of like the vibe of these. I just don't know. I think we could do better. Oh, this is kind of adorable. I kind of love it. Okay, I kind of love this bed. So I think we might keep it. I'm sorry, I'm literally all over the place when I am decorating. I just go from a different thing to different thing. I am never doing things that make sense, to be honest. We've got too much like white going on. Like, we need some color up in here. Okay, I really like how that ties in with the walls. Okay, let's sort of think about what else we want to do here. Definitely have a guitar. She needs to have a little guitar and also a piano. I think a piano somewhere. We just got to figure out how we want to have the room set up be. Because I do like the idea of her kind of having like a crowded space, because I think that just makes more sense for a teenager to have a bit of a crowded space, but she's got to be able to use everything. Maybe some bookshelves would help the situation. Is this bookshelf cute? Let's see. Ooh, I kind of like this color. Or is that just too bulky? Let's get the walls. Or is like a situation like that more cute? So I kind of made this, just put some clutter in. I kind of really like that. I think that's cute. Maybe add some things on the top too. Okay, I kind of like that. It feels lived in. So I'm done with that. I'm going to delete this over here. I kind of really love that huge painting just being above the piano. And I think it would be cute for her to have some posters up on her walls around her room. I went with this teen idol poster because I think that just makes sense for her to have a little idol in her room, someone she looks up to. It's kind of cute. I don't love any of the other posters I have, to be honest. Maybe this would be cute, like that. I put this little painting up there in the middle of the windows. Let's keep looking. I think this little flower painting here is cute. I don't know if it's just me, but these bunnies on the wall is kind of cute too. Is that kind of weird? I just kind of think it's cute to like fill up the space a little bit. I'm honestly just messing around and adding anything that I find kind of cute. I think what it will happen is I'll definitely do better on the older tailors for sure. And we'll have some better ideas going down the line. But this is just debut tailor. So we're kind of just seeing what we like. Okay, so this is where we sort of landed on the room. I really like the bookshelf the most, and we've got some other walls to figure out. And we've got some paintings. Oh, look at her. She's reading a book. That's so cute. She looks so cute. I'm obsessed. Yeah, but I definitely want to get back into doing other things. Gonna have her practice on the piano and definitely up her guitar skill as well. Tell me any other ideas you kind of have for this series. But I really like it so far, and I'm really proud with the character that we've sort of made so far. Um, yeah, I think this will be a very cute series. Thank you so much for tuning into this series. This is definitely very much a fun one, and I'm really happy to have created Debut Taylor. Look out for some more videos coming in. And we'll definitely continue this series if you like it. Let me know down below which era is your favorite Taylor Swift era, and I'll see you next time. Bye.